girls in the south are named Brittany. I still have 10 to 15 pounds more to go. God already had a plan in my city girl era. So I'm sorry if you guys are expecting me to like be going around. Good morning guys, I am back from my morning walk. Last night I never made it out. I just realized, you know what, it's okay. I've just been busy all day long. I was so tired anyways. I just ended up foregoing the walk, but I love that I'm finding all my sets from Fabletics. This one, it doesn't really make me sweat. It keeps my body very cool. I love this. Wow, wow, wow. And then I found my old JQ sneakers. I'm gonna go throw out those boxes now so I can have some space. Today I don't necessarily have much to make breakfast. Anything that I can make, all actually pancakes. So just went to Tom Tom and just get one banana. I don't even have maple syrup. Oh, I have honey. Let's go throw out the boxes. Which one should I start first? Oh, this is a lot. I'm gonna go guys and then I'll come back to make breakfast. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. I didn't go to bed until like 2 o'clock in the morning and I woke up at 6. Guys, I'm taking how to be Italian a little bit too far. Guess what I'm making for breakfast? Yes, you see it. Pasta. Guess what? I didn't have anything to make the pancakes. I forgot I needed milk. I think eggs. I couldn't make the pancakes because I don't have any of these things. I ended up with pasta. Pasta is the only thing that I can make right now. It's the only thing that I have. I didn't have dinner last night anyways, so it is time for us to go to the post office. I came back from my walk earlier. I ended up going to Tom Tom to get things to make breakfast. Guess what? I didn't get the eggs, which is probably the most important thing. I just realized how important eggs is. Eggs is just the glue that just keep everything together. The amount of things you can make with eggs, it's actually insane. So now I'm starving and weak. I've been on my feet for the past 3 days unpacking, plus walking 10,000 steps a day. That's a lot. But this is my look for today. This is the dress that I got last summer. You guys love this dress. So comfortable. Like, this was probably one of my most worn dress last year. Every chance I get, I had this on. And of course, I have to cover my shoulders. You're not gonna find me outside burning, even though I put sunscreen all over my face, this area, my neck, my arms. And for bag today, my bag Vasik. This is going to be like my favorite sort of like running errands kind of bag. A bucket, but it's not totally open because it has a magnet opening here. I do wish it had a little pocket, but then again, the whole point of bucket bag is kind of open. My shoes are these from FitFlop. If you love the Rogue Genza shoes, but you don't want to spend $900 on them, but I sold them because they're not as comfortable honestly, and I think these are way better. These are more sexier on the foot. These shoes are just absolutely amazing. I can't believe I didn't take this with me on vacation last year. I think I prefer these over the Hermes orange sandals. I think I'm over orange sandals, even though I feel like I still want like a regular black one. That's the thing also, like I'm not even gonna bother like buying designer stuff. It's not worth it. So if I'm traveling through Europe and I want something, other than that, I'm kind of like, I'm not playing the designer games. I'm kind of like over it honestly. I just don't really care. Definitely get these guys, especially also if you're like a shorty like me and you want like the height that you should have been born with. I'm not saying God makes any mistakes, but all I'm saying is I should have been 5'5" or 5'7". I mean, I'm not gonna push it, but yeah, I should have been at least 5'5". But you know what? I think I can achieve 5'5". For the longest time, I kept saying that I was 5'3" or 5'4", and then I ended up becoming that. I do think when you keep saying something, it does happen. Already 86, and it's only 11 o'clock. Oof. When it gets really hot, it's around like 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Eating out in over a month now. I searched for a closer one and this one was closer. This is Cypress water. This is outside Rodeo Goat, as you can see. It's quite nice. You can sit outside. I must say this location is not as good as the one over there in the design district. I used to say there's nothing happening in the design district. I guess the food there is not so bad after all. But they have beautiful apartments here if you want to come live here. But I'm gonna have a walk around and take a look at the art or whatever else is going on. Can you imagine like living across the street from Rodeo Goat? That sounds dangerous actually. Oh, I love it here honestly. 10 degrees cooler, it would just be heaven. But look at this, it's so cute over here. Look at the apartments. The apartments are beautiful. I wonder how much they are. Yes, we are back I needed that little break. That little break felt so good, honestly, but the AC at the Rodeo Goat was too much for me. Oh my goodness, I was freezing, and this is exactly why I said, of course the heat is bad, but the AC is just as strong. You'll be good. Like, always be carrying a shirt with me or like a sweater. This Rodeo Goat wasn't as good as my one. Like I said, the one by the Design District is the better one. I don't know, maybe this was an off day, but again, the food was still good. The service was impeccable though. And I spilled hot sauce all over this bag. Brand new tote bag. Look at it. Maybe I should wash it. You know what? Maybe, yeah, I'll pop it in the laundry. But I'm about to get naked, guys, because I can't really unpack with clothes on because I'm walking around. There's so much stuff around, so my dress is gonna get caught in things. I kind of have to unpack sort of naked. I'm just gonna put a bra on. Today I really hope we get somewhere with the unpacking. The closet is really looking good. Today it makes me so happy that when I woke up to get dressed, it was so easy for me to get dressed, having access to my stuff. And also what I wanted to say is that because I've been making all the food at home, I think that's probably what it was too. I think it's because I've just been making all my food at home and having everything taste so good, and also knowing where everything is coming from. So now that I've gone out, it just felt a little underwhelmed a little bit, so maybe that's what it was too. And also I just realized I don't necessarily want to like spend money on eating out by myself, so I'm sorry if you guys are expecting me to like be going around and eating, which is why that first month that I was here, which is why I was sort of like going around and just like eating everywhere, because I know once I get settled I'm not gonna be like going out. Of course if friends visit, yes, I'll go out, but I don't know, I've done all of that in New York for 10 years, or even travel by myself, exploring the world and doing all that, and I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to do that anymore. Of course if I want something and I want to order it, sure, I'll order it, but honestly it's just so easy for me to just make something. Today I think I needed to take a little break just so I can get out of the house and just like go see somewhere else. But I needed a little break today to really break it off from like all the unpacking. I think I'm actually gonna lie down and have my feet up, because my feet are still like hurting, because like I said, I've been on my feet for like past 3 days all day long, plus I'm walking 10,000 steps a day. That's a lot. I don't really care to really go out like that all the time. I've become that person now. I used to never be someone who was what's the word, frugal, anything like that, borderline wasteful with everything. If I am honest, if I see it, I'm just gonna buy it. I may not even need it. Like again, I'm looking at my closet, I'm looking at everything, I'm just like, why did I buy this? Why? That's how I used to be. Frugality was not in my vocabulary. Just everything that I want, if I see it, I'm just gonna buy it. I think it was like impulsive. I saw a video about that. I think that says this when you deal with like the spirit of lust or something, you're kind of like never satisfied. Someone mentioned that, so I was just like, ah, okay, that makes sense. So that is one thing that I've asked God to like help me with. And also I think this is one of the things that's happening to me in this season, where I'm just like really appreciating just like doing things myself, just homemade. I think before I used to equate like frugality with like cheapness. Being cheap is completely different. I cannot stand cheap people. I just can't. Being cheap and being frugal, it's two completely different things. I am in that season where I'm actually really learning to really manage myself better and not like impulse buy anything. And it wasn't just clothes. Like you think I impulse buy clothes, it was just like with everything. I think I was telling you guys that sure, it's really cool. What I love about New York City, is a walkable city, so you go in everywhere. There's building, there's shops, there's everything, there's coffee shops. So when I step out in the city, every day you step out, you're spending at least $100 to $300. Like if you do not want to spend money in New York City, you gotta stay home, or unless you're very frugal, you know what you want, and that's it. It's really hard not to just like buy things, because once you go out, all of a sudden you see a cute cafe, it's like, oh, let me go in. Next thing you know, you're like, oh, let me try this. And especially for me, if I walk into a cafe, then I'm gonna want to try everything. Like I'm not impulsive anymore with like purchases. Like I said, literally everything that I've wanted to buy for the last month, because I've been waiting, and now I don't even want it anymore. And that's all I had to do. If I want something, just wait 2 months, even 30 days. Just because you see something now doesn't mean you have to get it. Wait 30 days, do what you have to do. So yeah, this season for me is going to be like a season of being frugal and really making use of the things that I have. I'm even not trying to overcrowd my fridge, pantry. I don't want to like buy a bunch of things, which I used to do all the time. Like I would be in the mood for curry, and then I would go and I would buy everything related to curry. I would want to bake something, and then I would go out, buy everything related to that thing, even though I'm not even gonna use that anymore. Once I make it, and I'm like, oh, I'm over it. I'm not doing that anymore. It's just so wasteful. I am not trying to be wasteful like that anymore. I don't know,
know if my tan is coming through. I feel like I haven't really been out like that. I only get sun when I'm out in the morning for my walk, but then again, I don't think it's even enough sun to like get me so tanned. It's gotten just a little bit, but not really that tan yet. It's coming though. I'm pretty sure I'll be out this summer doing things. There's so much to do, especially living in a new town. Oh, my Uber driver just now was just so lovely as. The people here are just so nice. He's from Thailand, you know, he's moved here 20 years ago and he said he loves it here. So nice. He was just giving me some tips and everything, and then he was telling me like 10 years ago how much he bought his house for, like 250K. Now they want like, you know, $500,000 whatever. But yeah, he was giving me some tea around the area and everything, and he was giving me some tips and tricks. You don't honk, you know, people here got guns. You don't want to get shot at. New York road rage, right? We're always honking at people. The last time I had a car, I think was like 2017, 2018. He said don't honk at people, they're very nice, but you know, if you honk at them you might get in trouble, so don't do that. But I'm sleepy actually because I didn't have coffee today, so I'm debating, should I make a cup of coffee? It's gonna make a super like watery coffee just to get that little farmer's market tomorrow. Remember in the video when I was saying that I wish I know someone? Literally like the next day I met this girl at the park. She just came up to me and said hi, and then we just sat, and then she told me pretty much her whole testimony, and then we watched the most beautiful sunset I think I've ever seen since I've been here. It's just so crazy sometimes how you're talking about things and then God already had a plan, and then a week later, you've probably seen in the previous vlog, a friend of mine, ex-client of mine, become friends. Honestly, like a lot of my clients has become my friends. It's just the most amazing thing. When she saw the video that I was here, she texted me, and then we planned to go out. I'm looking for activities that don't involve just like going out to eat. Nothing against that, once in a while I think it's fine, but I'm not gonna try to be in my city girl era where I just like at a restaurant like every time. There's no need for that. Of course there is a time for that, but I'm not in the season currently. This is literally every day. Can you imagine? So you see how much God loves me. I was asking for morning sun, which I would have probably always missed. I actually get to see the sunrise when I'm at the park, but just to be able to watch this beautiful sunset every night, it's just insane. Oh, God is so good. Good morning guys, we are back for my walk. I left at 6:45 and I am back at 7:44. Exactly an hour. I'm gonna go to the farmer's market. So I'm gonna get ready right now. I still don't have eggs because I'm waiting to get eggs from the farmer's market. I forgot to buy it yesterday, and also I don't like to buy eggs from Tom Tom. They're so expensive. $8 for like regular eggs. That's not gonna happen. Let's do just a little bit. If I use a straw. Oh my God, the water kit is so good. Well, I knew that. I'm a water lover, always have. Good morning again guys. I've gotten ready. I didn't do well on my makeup today. As you can see, it's looking all type of cray. I forgot the steps. I'm back in the same outfit. I just changed, same dress. I love this dress so much. So perfect. I can't believe there was a time I didn't really wear black like that. What was I thinking? This shirt is from Banana Republic. I need to wash this. I don't know, it's so itchy. It's like linen and rayon, super itchy. Since I bought this, it's been itchy, but it's still one of my favorite. It's like a super light cotton green, and then the bag that I'm taking today is this Atelier Auguste. This is one of my favorite hats ever, but I feel like it's kind of style. It's sort of like very southern in a way. If you're not like a girly girl like this, personally I would much prefer to wear a cap, but the cap doesn't give me enough coverage. You see how much cooler I look with this cap? I love this. It's just not enough coverage, and I'm starving. I should have made something to eat. I did not think this through. That should be my friend. I'm gonna bring a banana to eat. Oh, my cousin is Maria is so cute. Honestly, I love her so much. She's one of my favorite people ever from my family. Truly, like since the day she was born, that kid, I loved her so much. It's from Lydia hats, so I think I'm gonna have to go with this. I prefer wear my cap because I feel like I look much cooler. This is giving more like country. Again, nothing against that. It's only 9:40. All right, my friend said 9:45, so let's see if we can eat this banana. I'm hungry. I'm gonna be taking 2 bags like this bag. In Dream Manhattan, I went to an event with Rachel. Whose Rachel is that? Not Rachel Ray. The other Rachel. Rachel Zoe, curator. I went to a Christmas event for them, and they gave me this beautiful pink. I love this bag so much. I have one from Anthropologie, and I've had it for like 4 years. It's still one of my best bags. They're like the best for like grocery shopping, for heavy stuff. It's the best bag you can have. And this one from Warden Warren is one of my favorite bags ever. It's so good. I have the list on here. I'm just gonna put this in here because there's no reason for me to be carrying 2 bags. There you go. Oh, Texas. We all for them. Apple Pay. So much fun with Brittany. It is just so funny today. Pretty much everyone I've been meeting lately has been named Brittany. I'm like, what is happening? I didn't realize how many girls in the South are named Brittany. Like in New York, I never actually hear the name Brittany. I don't know if it's a South thing. The water that I get, same price at Whole Foods than at Tom Tom. Like, Tom Tom, what are we doing, baby? What is happening, Tom? And I got some ground beef because I am going to try to make some meatballs. This is the olive oil that I've been dying to get all this time, and I finally got it. It's just so funny. I had bookmarked I think like a coffee table or something almost a year ago, and then recently I was shuffling to my laptop and then I found the website, so I clicked on it. The table wasn't available. I guess it's sold out or whatever. I refreshed the homepage and we're selling a bunch of other things. I'm like, okay, this is a really cool website. I go to like the home and cooking thing, and then they had this olive oil. Grazza. I had it in my cart ready to order, but Holy Spirit told me to just wait. I think it was like $24 on the website, or 26, I don't remember. Plus I had to pay for shipping. Last time I went to Whole Foods, guess what I saw? The olive oil. It's from Spain. This is finishing, so this is for me to kind of like marinate my tomatoes every morning. Of course you can cook with it, but they do have another cooking one that I want to get at Whole Foods. This is 20 bucks, so it saves me the shipping money plus the extra $4 that it was on the website. I'm very happy about that. At the farmers market, I got carrots. Carrots is a really good thing for hormonal issues. There was a lady selling bread. She had sourdough, so I got a bag of sourdough because I have yet to start my starter. Oh, we had lunch at Hudson House. So delicious. Hudson House, it's such a cool vibe. It feels very French. It literally felt like I was in vacation in France or something. I really love the vibe over there. So why do I keep forgetting to buy eggs? That's the thing that I meant to get at the farmers market, but they didn't have it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go to Walmart actually for my eggs. Or maybe, you know what, I would finally go to HEB after all. I've been dying to go. And I got my tomatoes. I cannot live without tomatoes, even though they say for my blood type I already have a lot of acid in my stomach or something, so stay away from tomatoes. But I don't care. Tomatoes are like one of my favorite things to eat ever. I'm not gonna give up tomatoes. And I got berries, antioxidants, all the things. Even though I'm not a berry fan, I don't really like berries in general. It's not so, I don't know, they don't really do it for me as fruits. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm Caribbean, so I love like my mangoes, my avocado. My avocado is not a fruit. I'm Caribbean. I love pineapple, anything ending up in mango, pineapple. What else? We got some kimchi. Kimchi is really good. Like any fermented foods is really good for like gut bacteria. That's what I got from the farmers market. Like it didn't have a lot of options. Now I'm ready for a nap. When I tell you I am full, I need to learn to really not order sweets. The thing is, sometimes when I go to a restaurant, I typically order things that I don't necessarily want to make at home. French fries. Fries are like eating that at a restaurant. It's not something that I like to eat at home. And pancakes also, even though I'm trying to perfect my pancake recipe, still it's not something that I like to necessarily make for myself. I much prefer like a savory breakfast over a sweet one. That's why when I tend to go out, I tend to go for like a sweet breakfast, because normally it's not something that I would make at home. The things that I make at home, I don't typically like to eat them out because they don't ever taste as good, because I feel like what I make is better at home. That's why when I eat out, I tend to go for the things I don't make. But now I'm gonna go. We had such a great day, honestly. It's just so amazing to connect with people that are like on the same journey as you, who love God. We see eye to eye in a lot of things. It's amazing. All right, I gotta go now. I have to lay down. You are king over the flood. Morning guys, back from my walk. It's 8:42. I've got some parsley, cilantro, aguacate, which is the main reason why I went there. I have a lemon and a lime because I was running low. Let's go ahead and make breakfast. I'm going to make a sandwich, of course, which is my favorite. I got the ground beef to make meatballs. I wanted to make the meatball for the salad yesterday and I completely forgot about it. Today when I make my salad, this is the thing, like if I don't see something, I forget about it. It was in the drawer. I know it's my fridge, but I'm not gonna go into my fridge and opening my drawer and like looking at what I have. I should be doing that, but I'll make it today. I've never made meatballs, and meatballs is so easy to make. I cannot wait to finish cleaning in here so I can mop and put the rug down. Time to make those meatballs. I don't have cheese, and honestly I don't think I want cheese in there, so we're just gonna make it without. I can honestly say I didn't realize how easy it was to make meatballs. I don't know why this whole time I thought it was that complicated. It's so easy. And just like that, demolished. Guys, going on an evening walk. Let's get out of here. I'm wearing these. I'm so glad I got these. Thank goodness they were not like lined inside with like the material that makes you hot. These are cotton, thank goodness. I got these from Uniqlo actually, I think 2 years ago. Never worn them. They came in handy. So I'm definitely gonna go and get some more of these from Uniqlo because I love wearing sweatpants to go for my evening walk. Oh yeah, I would love like a navy color. Let's go out for this walk. It's 7:34. Usually I wait until 8 o'clock, but it's been cloudy all day, so it's like perfect. I am back, guys. I ended up meeting one of you at the park. I'm telling you, God is so intentional. He's in the details. As I met one of you, actually my friend Brittany that I went to the farmers market with ran into us, and they live in the same building. Cannot wait to have like a little party. Morning guys, it is time. Wow, I don't know what happened to me last night. Like I've been so good with waking up at 6 o'clock to go on my walks, 7 the latest. This is a first for me. It's already 9:48. Thank goodness it's cloudy today. It means I am good. I don't have to worry about the sun getting hotter right now, but it's definitely one of the reasons why I wake up early so I can go on my walk when the sun is a little bit not too hot, like very soft. I love to wake up early because I feel like I get so much done and then I could go to bed early. I love being a morning person. Ideally I like to wake up at like 5 o'clock every day. What did I do different last night? More magnesium. I had some clove tea and spearmint tea together last night. Did the extra rest or whatever. It is time to go for a walk. I'm excited. 10 minutes later we're still here. The dishwasher is running now, just started it, and then now we're actually gonna go out for this walk. Alright guys, we are back. Oof, the dishwasher is still running. Finally making progress. It's been cloudy all day, but finally the sun is coming out. It's looking so cute. I'm gonna mop so I can put the rug. I mean, you can imagine all the dust from all my boxes. This side is still going to look like this until further notice. Until I get to storage, what I'm doing is I'm saving those boxes on a piece of cake because they were so good. Save them for next time I move, you know, maybe like in a year. Plus I have all those things to pack, you know, my wardrobe and everything like that. All of these things pretty much gonna go in storage. Everything here is gonna go in storage. All those maletas, like winter stuff, all storage. This IKEA bag is to donate, and this stuff is to sell, and this is new stuff. I need to figure out if I'm gonna get storage in my building or if I'm gonna get storage where I had it last time. It's not that far anyways, but the convenience of having it in the same building that I live in, if I need something I could literally go right there to get it. It's almost like having an extra room. I'm gonna go and check to see how much it is. These are the rugs, one for the bedroom, one for the living room. The bathroom rug, I couldn't find it, so I guess No, I must have left it in the last apartment. Maybe, you know, my mom threw it out. I don't remember, but I'm just gonna reorder it. Maybe I'll get something else. I put the lamp up. I'm debating if the lamp should go there, pedestal over here, but I think I much prefer the lamp over here. Such a good corner for them to do some like built-in shelves. It would have been so good. And this is the most storage I've had for a kitchen in all the apartments that I lived in. This by far the best storage that I've had for a kitchen. Like, I've used the pantry for extra stuff for now. 5:47 now. It's time to go make a lunch. I mean dinner. I'm just gonna make a salad again. The same salad as yesterday actually. Remember in the previous vlogs I was complaining about light bulbs being 11 bucks. Guess what? I found another 4 bucks. I knew I would not make that mistake. As you can see, 100 watt. I am going to replace the other one in the bathroom. Alright guys, I'm ready to make dinner and I quickly wanted to show you my natural hair. As you can see, it's been looking so good. I am loving it. Like, it's pretty long. I do need a trim though because I haven't had a trim in a few months. I'm trying to figure out which way it goes with like my head shape. I'm just gonna wear it like a little slick little bun. Hold on. You know, I'm just trying to figure out, you know, the shape, like parted in the middle, or if I should just do it all the way. I'm looking to see which one it's the most flattering. Last time I did it, I think it looks better when I have the hair goes down on the side. Plus I need to dye it black. Even my grays are going back darker. I should have started graying when I was, how old was I? Very young actually. I'm gonna make the same salad. I'm not gonna show you guys again. Let me actually go. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Good morning guys, I'm ready for my walk. It's 7 something, almost 8 now, 7:46. I don't know what's been happening to me, but it's been really hard for me to get out of bed, which is very strange. Today is a sunny day. We are in a long sleeve t-shirt. This is from Target. Goody Goodfellow, something like that. Got a size medium. Next time I'm gonna get a small. I wanna get a few of them because this has been on my dirty pal. I haven't done laundry. I haven't been able to wear it. It's like my favorite thing because it's so comfy, it's so nice, it's so airy. So I need to get a few more of these because this is like my favorite outfit that I've worn for my walk. This is so cute. I mean, I love my brown set. I really love my brown set from Adanola. But the thing is, I don't really feel comfortable wearing leggings out by itself. I always have to have something over it to like cover my shape. Because of that, it's not uncomfortable, but because I need to like cover myself, it's like, it's not the most comfortable. To me, this is more comfortable. Even though the Adanola set is probably much cuter. Not probably, it is much cuter. It looks so sleek, so chic. For me personally, I'm more comfortable in something loose like this, for Bledex. And I wish I had gotten way more of like the jogger style pants instead of the leggings. My New Balances, honestly, they are really good for walking. I didn't realize New Balances was so good for walking. I've got 3 pairs actually, and these are like my favorite dressy sneakers too, but I just hate that they make my feet look so small. Get your regular size. I got them on JQ actually. So comfy. You know, all the swollen ankle problems that I've had since I've gotten all my stuff and I've been wearing these, I don't have that problem anymore. It is so comfy. Guys, I am back. We are going to make breakfast. My sourdough bread is basically done today. Look at the progress so far. I can even see this line appearing. So excited. I feel so good. Still have about 10 to 15 pounds to go. Hello guys, happy Wednesday. Finally, I've gotten ready. I've been feeling like a bum all week long. It's really quite nice to be ready and put some clothes and makeup on. I did want to tell you guys something. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I'm selling some stuff on my Poshmark, right? So I mailed 2 things. I sold 2 things at the same time. The Hermes t-shirt and something else. The post office supposedly lost the package that had the Hermes t-shirt in, which I found it like very convenient how, you know, it's lost when the other package would have been the easiest thing to lose because it was in a little bag like this compared to like a big box. Very disappointed. Not only I was already taking a loss on a $600 t-shirt that I bought that I never even wore for almost half off, and for the post office to lose it, it's crazy to me. You know what? It is what it is. I am packing a couple of orders. I'm about to head to the post office because I want to come back to, you know, shoot something. It does feel like it's going to rain though. I do hope it rains though because I am back from the post office. That was a quick, I mean, the post office is like right there anyways. It's like a 5-minute drive from me. If I could walk it, I would. I mean, not doing this heat. It's almost like an hour walk. That's where I kind of draw the line a little bit. I was like, hey, that's a little bit too much. Even though the walk there, it's actually quite beautiful. I'm gonna try to do it one day, maybe like in the fall winter time. But I was just thinking, it's funny how I have my signature perfumes that never changes on me, and then I have other ones that I can tolerate and love for a season, and then once the season is over, I can no longer wear them. Like the Prada Paradox was one of my favorite perfume last spring, and I was so shocked it actually worked with my body chemistry. Usually my body chemistry does not like anything girly. I don't know why, but my body chemistry just like hate like anything floral. So last year I was so surprised by how much Prada Paradox was one of my favorite, and this season it's not working for me. I put it on today and it's giving me like a light headache. Very sad about that. Anything with vanilla never change on me. So vanilla, it's like the #1 ingredient or notes that always work with my body chemistry. Everything else is like a hit or miss. It could be like this season it works, next season it doesn't. The Pear and Freesia, I loved it last spring, also doesn't work for me anymore. Very sad about that because I love that scent. I love how unique their scents are. I'm wearing Eau de Gingembre by Mejuri. That's one of my favorite spring, and Sour Blossom also is one of my favorite. They actually sent me a new one. So Sour Blossom, let me show you my new things from In Other Stories. I think I finally clicked to me that summer is here. Let me take this off. Hold on, this is the bag that I carried today. Guys, I did lose some weight, actually a lot of it, because last time when I bought this blazer, my hands couldn't even go in there. I still have 10 to 15 pounds more to go. I'll be happy with 10, ideally 15 to go back to my usual weight, which is around 110 to 115, my most comfortable weight. I almost sold this blazer. It's brand new too. When did I buy this blazer? I was on the waiting list. This is the Hourglass blazer from the Frankie shop. I have the black also. I wanted this one. I was thinking, you know, like if I'm invited to like a day event, I could wear this with some denim. This is one of my favorite outfits this day, just like a blazer, like a Hourglass blazer with like some jeans. Ooh, you know what, this gives me like a cute idea for like a shoot. I can do a little shoot like this. I need a car. I'm gonna need a car, even though I was trying to delay having a car, especially the summertime. The only way that I'm gonna be able to do things is if I have a car. Giving me a cute little idea for like shoot. But let's get back to the subject at hand. It's that I've lost weight. I mean, I can feel it in my body. Even the skirt from In Other Stories, it's one size bigger. Actually, the first time I got it, it was so tight on me, and now look, like it has even space. It's so comfortable. I don't even feel it. Like I said, last time I tried to try on this blazer, could not close it. I could barely go like over my shoulders. I was like, oh my goodness, am I gonna have to like sell this? The only thing is this part is too open. I wish the buttons was a little bit further up, but it makes sense because since most girls don't have titties anyways, lucky them. I wish I was one of them. And also a lot of people's boobs are like far apart, which I don't have. My boobs are still very close to each other, so they don't have the space that I would love. If I had the space, even if I have big boobs, if I had the space in between, there are more things that I could wear. I mean, I guess I don't want to like be showing my chest anyways. What I do is I just use a safety pin. For the black one, when I wear it, I just use like a big safety pin to close it like this. Obviously, I'm not gonna wear this underneath. Really love this bag. I'm starting to feel a little bit inspired again, so I'm very happy. I mean, you guys could see the definition in my arms. Thankfully, my arms, it's one of the places I don't gain a lot of weight in. That's one of the reasons why sometimes people can never tell that I've gained weight, is because my arms are still pretty much skinny, especially my forearm. Is that my forearm? I think so. Especially this part, it's always so thin. I gain weight in this part. I can feel it, but most people can't tell. My arms, like, it still remains the same. That's one of the reasons why people can never tell that I've gained weight, is because my arms are still pretty much very skinny. I don't gain a lot of weight in my arms because most of it stays in this area. I am back, guys. I love to have my couch here now that I can sit. Kidding me, guys? Are you kidding me? Every night, gosh. morning. It is 6:54 and we are going on a walk today. Same outfit as yesterday. The sweatpants are like the most comfortable for me. I'm gonna drink a little bit of the water from last night. We will be on our way. Time for breakfast. Oh, it's so early. It's still 8:45. I'm making the cottage cheese wraps. Ladies and gentlemen, our wrap is ready. Like I said, usually I make a sandwich, but I don't have anything to make sandwich. So today I'm challenging myself to only eat what I have in my fridge. It's barely anything. That's the challenge for today. And I just saw someone on TikTok just eat it as is. This wrap is very filling. So good on its own. I've gotten ready. I am in full linen. Like Texas is actually the perfect spot for me for my wardrobe, especially since I love wearing linens all the time. And also I am a little bit casual chic. Don't get me wrong, I love fall dressing. I love a good coat. So if you've been on here for quite a while, you know how much I love linen. Linen is my favorite fabric. It's the best fabric in my opinion. It's the same fabric that draped Jesus's body, so you know it's the best. I have so many linen pieces and this one is one of them. This is from H&M. I believe every year they bring out this shirt and this has been a favorite of mine. It's probably one of the best linen shirts I think that I've seen, but this one is a really great one. Another favorite of mine is Grayson. It's like 2 o'clock. The sun is at peak. I usually don't leave my house between the hours of like from 10 to 6. I need water. I don't have any water. Yeah, so we're making pizza today. But I came on here to talk to you guys about this product. When I tell you my skincare has been so good since I've gotten my stuff, I cannot tell you how happy I've been. At nighttime when I do my skincare, I have to do like a night skincare routine for you because I'm really loving the products that I've been using lately. 2 of my favorites at the moment is Filorga. They are a French brand. I mean, when it comes to skincare, I would say the French are still on top when it comes to skincare. Filorga is fast becoming one of my favorite skincare brands ever. This is my 2nd bottle of this. I was using this. It was great, but I didn't feel the full effect. That's because I had the matching cream. I wasn't using the matching cream. When I use these 2 together, I tell you, this is one of the best moisturizers out there coupled with this. So good. This is their Hydra Hyal. This is a hydrating plumping serum. The plump, you get the plump. Like when I tell you after I do my skincare, I go like this. You can see how plumping my skin is. And when I wake up in the morning, skin looking real good. But they just came out with this product, which I'm very intrigued by. This is a Time Filler Shot 5XP. It's a concentrated serum, visible expression lines correction, which is amazing. If you are someone like myself who's not necessarily interested in getting Botox and fillers, but you know, you have some issues with your smile line. I never had issues with smile line before, but you know, I'm getting older, so my smile lines are finally like appearing. I don't necessarily see them much when I have makeup on, but it's usually when I don't have makeup on that I see them a little bit, but they don't really bother me. I don't really care for them. On my eyes a little bit, even though these have gotten so much better. Whenever I watch like a video from like 2019, like prior to 2020, I was shocked by how bad my under eyes looked, and that's because again, the New York hustle, right? I was working 7 days a week, never had a break, and also not sleeping and drinking, going to bars with my friend, bar hopping and doing a bunch of nonsense. That's not really good for you. These are the things that you do in your early 20s when you have the bandwidth for it, not something you should be doing in your 30s. No, I see the smile line, but it really doesn't bother me. It's not that bad. I don't have any 11s. I don't have any lines on my forehead really. I remember when I was 25, I used to have a resting bee face. And then I woke up at 25 years old. I developed, I'm trying not to put my hair on the couch. But yeah, I remember being 25 and waking up one day and I saw wrinkles on my forehead and I was frantic. I was just like, oh no baby, this can't be. So that's actually when I started to train myself to smile, because again, I used to always look angry, like doing a bunch of things like this, like, and I used to always look like that. And since that day, I've actually trained my forehead to relax. And even sometimes till this day, I still find myself like doing it like once in a while, and then I'll just relax my forehead, and then I'll go like this. I'll do a little exercise like this. I'll just relax, and then I'll smile. So I started, you know, training myself to always be smiling through like everything, even though if I'm not showing my teeth, but you're still smiling on the inside in a way. Like when they say like smiling is the best medicine, not only it changes your energy automatically when you smile, but it also helps you not getting any wrinkles. Unless you're smiling like this, then you know you can develop smile lines. It's just naturally you become happy, and then also it prevents you from wrinkle. And also, if you're like myself, I'm not necessarily interested in Botox or fillers, I would say at all, but then again I should say yet, because you never know, right? I can't really see myself getting any. Like I said, you know, you never know, but it's not something that I see myself entertaining, especially now. I always say maybe when I'm 50, but that time, like, you know, who cares, right? Anything goes. I mean, my mom is 59 and she looks amazing. I mean, she does have some wrinkles on her forehead because she's always squinting. I just keep telling her, relax your forehead, dude. Like, what are you doing? But this is really, really great. Again, if you're someone like myself who's not really interested in getting Botox, fillers, and any of that stuff, this is something to look into. So I'm gonna be using this for this month, and then I will let you guys know how it's going. I mean, you guys can see now. So this is my smile line. As of tonight, I'm gonna start using this on my smile line. And then the next product that I've been loving, well, because since I've moved here, I've been getting a lot of like little pimples out of the dairy that I've been eating, or if it's the heat. So maybe I need to change my pillowcase. When was the last time I changed my pillowcase? One of my favorites is the Kiehl's. I think I was telling you guys, Kiehl's has this 14 days acne solution. I did it in 2021 and my skin has never been better since that time. I really honed in and did the 14 days, and my skin was forever changed. So I would say if you're someone who's like struggling with acne, definitely, I don't know if they still have it, I hope they do, because that's one of the best acne program I've ever seen. This is sort of like the same thing, but it just comes in one bottle instead of like the little capsules for like every day for the 14 days. This is called a truly targeted acne clearing solution. I think the reason why they had it in the 14 is because every time you open it, air gets in, so it becomes less effective. So I think that's why they had them in the little ampoules, so that way it still stay concentrated, and then you're only using it for that one day. That's what you're opening. So I don't know if they still have it. I'm gonna check, you know, I'll link it below. If not, then that might be the new packaging. I've been having some pimples popping. And then Italics actually is one of the brands, bigger brands use for their products, and then they started their own brand. So a lot of like the major brands that you love, a lot of their products are actually made by Italics, and they make everything. Skincare, jewelry. This is their Glow Mejuri Gel Moisturizer. This one has hyaluronic acid, amino acid, ceramides. This is amazing. And this is not my first product. I've used so many. Remember, I went to the lunch for this, and then they kindly gifted me the whole line, I believe. And since then, I've been using them. Like every time one ends, I open a new one. I must say, like, the products are fantastic. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. Again, if you are someone who's not really interested, like I said, in filler, Botox, and any of this stuff, definitely check this one out. And obviously, I will let you guys know. I mean, you will see anyways how it's going for me. All right guys, the dough is resting. I have to make it out soon to go get the pizza stuff, to eat it a little bit early, because if I do eat it late, I feel like I kind of like stay on my stomach a little bit. So I like to eat pizza a little bit early. Like, I can't believe like the first month it never occurred to me to use the fan. I think it's because I'm so not used to the AC and fan. I mean, even in the summertime in New York, I don't even bother. Maybe one day where it's like unbearable, then I'll turn on the AC. But usually I just open my windows and that's it. It didn't even occur to me, if I don't want to have the AC on, I can just like use the fan. And the fan does work, and the fan is like going. It's so cool. I love it. I don't even need the AC, but if I am in the kitchen doing something though, I could feel the heat back there. And then of course the one in my bedroom also, but my bedroom is like the coolest place in the house anyways. So it's 93 today. This morning was like 72. Nice. I mean, in the morning it's really nice. Some days though I do wake up, it's like really hot in the morning, but since I've been here, most days it's been like 72s or 77s in the morning. Like, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to it for sure. But I'm gonna go to Tom now. I'm gonna put my hat on. This might be one of my favorite outfits, and it's so expected and it's so me. All linened out. Linen shirt, H&M, pants, Zara. This is just so chic. This hat, I feel like now, I couldn't wear this hat in New York. Every time I've tried wearing this hat, I've always felt like the vibe didn't go. But now that I'm in Texas, I feel like it's giving sort of like, almost like a little cowboy vibes a little bit. This hat I actually got from San Miguel de Allende, and this hat is like very big there. And when I went, like literally everyone had this hat. If you go back to that vlog, you'd probably, I don't know if I shared, but you probably saw me buy this hat. I feel so chic with this hat and this outfit, and of course I have to always bring a tote bag because the New Yorker in me always think that I'm not gonna get a plastic bag, even though the plastic bag has been life-saving. Morning, happy Friday. Back for my walk. 8:28. Again, I did go a little bit later than usual today, so here we are. I don't know, it's just been a little bit hard ways to wake up. I mean, I've been going to bed late, that's why I've been so sleepy. I went to Tom, heirloom tomato and avocado. I can make breakfast. I am going to make a cottage cheese wrap again. Yesterday I just ate it as is because I didn't have anything else to make a sandwich with. It's like very filling. Prep is easy. It's just the cooking that takes a long time because you kind of have to cook it for like a good 40 minutes. Let me make sure I have everything before I start because it happened to me once. I started, I turned on the oven. I looked, I didn't have any eggs. 2 eggies, cottage cheese. Again, I use Good Culture, but you can use whatever you want. That I use a regular one. I think they also have like, I don't know, like a low fat or whatever else. Water with apple cider vinegar. I drink this all day, so every time I pour some water, I put apple cider vinegar. I put drops of limes or lemons, whatever I have. I also do my Celtic salt. I put, plus I have the pizza for dinner. Drink it to a straw because you're not gonna taste the apple cider vinegar. And also it prevents the apple cider vinegar from like eroding your gums or teeth or whatever. It's a win-win. Guys, you've seen this a million times. Even though there's probably someone who hasn't seen my other videos but who watched this one and would still ask for a recipe. We're gonna handle the coffee on this side. Do I really want to get ready and put makeup on today? I'm not sure I am up to that task. Alright, this is going to be my coffee cup for today. Sorry, once I start cleaning, it's really hard for me to like stop this plate today. You can use a little Ninja or NutriBullet blender, whatever you have. For me, I'm using the food processor because my Nutri-Ninja is for shakes and stuff, and I can't use the same thing I use for food for shakes. So you're gonna take about a cup. Oh no, not the freaking hair in this. You can attempt to make it without a blender. I did the first time I made it because I didn't have my stuff yet. It's very textury. Texture is something that you don't like. I don't recommend it. Definitely use a blender. And then you're gonna need 2 eggs. When I tell you prep is a piece of cake, I'm gonna add some pepper, some garlic. Sometimes I cut some fresh garlic into it. And you're just going to blend it. Use my parchment paper. Make sure you spray. Like I said, this step is crucial. If you don't, it's gonna stick to the pan, and you do not want that. You're just going to take a spoon. Gonna have your oven on at 350. The cooking is the longest part because it does take about 35 to 40 minutes to cook. So guys, I think today I'm going to attempt to go to my gym, you know, in the building. I've never been. Again, I'm not a gym person. I'll go on walks, but one thing you're not gonna catch me is the gym. But I do realize now I'm at a good weight. I still have 10 to 15 pounds to lose. Yeah, I am at a good weight now, and I need to start kind of like working in those areas, especially my back. I'm trying to have a sexy back this summer. I'm trying to work on my rolls here. Do you see this, guys? Like, do you see how good just, you know, walking 10,000 steps. I mean, obviously I've been eating at home, I've been cooking everything myself, so I know what I'm putting in my body. Yeah, I need to start working on my back. I've always had these rolls, even when I was at my skinniest. Of course it was less prominent for sure. Yeah, my back and like my arms, like especially like I said, my upper body is just like the area that I need to work on. You can see I've got no space. When I tell you SpongeBob, literally there's like no space between my back and my bum. It's completely, yeah, there's no separation. Definitely want to work out the shape. Again, I'm not looking for a big bum at all. I don't like big bum on me. Nothing against big thighs. Just because I don't want something doesn't mean it's bad. It's just for me personally, I don't like it. It doesn't mean it's bad, like I said, because people get crazy about things. Just because I say I don't like something doesn't mean, you know, if you have it, it's bad. It's just like, I don't want it for me. I would love to work out my shape to just kind of like make my booty not necessarily even come out, just remove the flatness and create just a little bit of a shape. I'm making some tea, by the way. Yeah, I definitely need to tone them, especially this area over here. It's where I've seen a little bit of difference. Obviously age too, you know, you can work on it. You know, now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I need to create a little bit muscle. It's a little bit soft, you know. I can definitely create some like muscle definition there, looking good. Let's go drink our tea. Alright guys, I made a mocktail. I'm using the snowflakes ice. So cute. This, and honestly, going forward, that's what I basically want to do, because I'm trying to really not really drink alcohol anymore. I mean, sure, I'll have a glass of wine when I go to dinner, but especially at home, I want to start doing like really good healthy mocktails, especially at nighttime. I could put my magnesium, I could put like, you know, a lot of like the good stuff that I need. Remember when I got all those juices from Fresh Victor? Honestly guys, if you are entertaining, if you're having a party and you will be making cocktails, this is the place for you. Get these juices. Today I am trying the jalapeno. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try the other ones, and I will report back to you guys and let you know which ones are my favorite flavors so far. I started with a really good one, jalapeno. You can never go wrong with a jalapeno and lime, especially if you love a good margarita. I'm using the Sid Lip. This is this non-alcoholic thing. Sid Lip. Definitely will be getting a big bottle of that. And don't mind this guys, this is for my finger. So I've been soaking it in coconut oil, the gauze, and then I use my boob tape or scar tape to wrap it around so this can heal faster. I've only been doing it for 1 day. The difference is crazy by how much better the cut is looking. The reason why I can't let it air, I mean I can let it air out, but when it gets caught in my hair and things, it hurts so bad. Ooh, and then I'm using some dry hibiscus. Oh wow, it's making it change color. This is so cute. I heat up the pizza from yesterday. The pizza wasn't good at all. I don't know where I went wrong. I went to get basil. They had a big box. So I did not want to buy a big box of basil. I don't know where I went wrong. It just did not come out the same. It's a little too cheesy. I think I put way too much cheese. I don't know. I think not having the basil kind of ruined it. This mocktail is lit. Making another mocktail. I'm gonna use the cactus, pear, and pomegranate. 2-part juice. 1 part the non-alcoholic spirit thing. Roses. Ice tree. Oh, that's already looking so cute. Oh, they're gonna turn. They're gonna turn.
Why am I having problems like this?
But Jesus spoke to them at once. Don't be afraid. In the waves, he was the strong wind and the wind. Why did you doubt me? Christ, he have faith. They will not fall, crash, or
Me, I don't cook Haitian food. Also me, I am making rice and lentil. So not your typical Haitian food in a way. I was just gonna make rice by itself because that's usually like my backup plan, like whenever I don't have anything to eat at my house. I just wanted to come in here and tell you guys that I'm making white rice and lentils. It is a boring dinner. We are making a mocktail. I've got my little snowflake ices. Ooh, my hands are frozen. I'm not gonna lie, I love this color. I'm obsessed with the color. And then we're gonna put a little bit of a fake. Oh my god, this is cute! Sorry guys, I got overly excited there. So let me go take a photo and then I'll come back. Let's do a little taste test and see if it's just as good as the jalapeno. That is delicious. A little Sunday reset. Unfortunately, no videos for today. That is because I tried to edit the video yesterday, but my computer was acting up. I was trying all day long. Plus, it already takes so long for me to edit because I talk too much. And for the hour video that you guys see, I probably have to edit 6 hours worth of content. Yeah, about 6 to 7 hours worth of content because I yap way too much. So yeah, I end up deleting so many conversations that never get to see the light of day. But one thing that I could say, I am so happy. Just like, I don't know, like New York City had like a hold on me because now I'm not in the city. I just feel, I don't know, like I feel so homey now. I enjoy doing domestic things that I never enjoyed doing before. I don't enjoy doing them because I was never taught them as a child. But now, I love cleaning my apartment. I don't even mind washing dishes. I mean, I have my dishwasher. I mean, I do run it sometimes, but I just feel like I don't really cook enough for me to even run it because I clean everything afterwards, and also when you're cooking just for one. And today I'm gonna make the starter. I did go to Tom Thumb because I needed stuff to make breakfast. I finally gave in and got the bread flour. I finally got the bread flour. I'm going to make the active starter. I mean, I can make regular bread, but I'm gonna start my starter because it does take about a week, you know, to activate and just become good enough for you to bake. To make sourdough. Sourdough bread is the bread that I need because it's the bread that is really good for my gut. I'm not scared of bread. I guess the processed ones mostly because they add too much stuff. There's sugar, there's like so many ingredients. I do find when I do stay away from bread, my stomach gets so much better. And I mean, when I was in Haiti, I ate bread every morning and I had the flattest stomach. I never had like any issue because again, the bread is made the same day to be consumed the same day. Again, I had a flat stomach. I never had like any issues with bloating. As I was going through my phone the other day, when was it? I don't remember the year. I did catch a virus one. It was abdominal. I did catch something. I ended up in a hospital. Until this day, I still never know what it was about. I honestly think I probably caught something from eating sushi. It was around the same time when I started eating a lot of sushi. So I'm pretty sure I just caught something from like, you know, a fish. Like I said, till this day, I still don't know what it is. But looking back, and I'm like, oh, this is around the same time when I started eating sushi a lot. So maybe it was something from there. And honestly, since then, that's when I started having like bloating issues. I don't know. I think I had to get like a CAT scan. So I don't know, maybe they just gave me some medication, antibiotics. And since then, I guess, you know, they killed all the good bacteria from my gut. And since then, I've been having the bloating issues. And 2022 was the first year where I was just like, I need to get a hold of this. Like, I'm just tired of like feeling bloated every time I eat. I would wake up in the morning, I'll drink water and I would feel bloated. It was just so bad. I really got tired of it. And then I started doing my ginger shots. Good job, Rosie. I actually need to start doing again now that I have all my stuff. I cannot tell you how excited I am. 2022 was the best body that I had my entire life. I could see my abs, like I was so flat. I was drinking my ginger shots every morning. I mean, you know, since I've been in the state, I would say, not comparing to Haiti. Obviously, I was healthier in Haiti, but I'm doing a little Sunday reset to really get ready because this morning I did wake up super late. This is the first morning I didn't do my hot girl walk. And it wasn't due because there was a storm outside. A couple of days I've had to not do it because there was, you know, a storm, but I always do it in the evening anyways to kind of like catch up. So I'm gonna do it later. But this morning, like, I don't know, I honestly think it's like spiritual warfare. I haven't really been in my words. I just get tired so easily when it's time for me to read my Bible. And also, I don't know, it's just like the spirit of laziness, procrastination. I just kind of like been plaguing me. Like even waking up in the morning has just been so hard. I need to, you know, pray about it. I've just been talking a little bit too much. Why don't we go ahead and start this reset? So part of the reset, I'm gonna make my tea, clove and spearmint. Literally everything that I had issues with went away once I left New York. It's just crazy to me. Sometimes when God doesn't want you somewhere, like you would be sick. I remember my New York apartment. The whole time I lived in that apartment, I was suffering with like issues. I was in so much like physical pain. I had this neck pain. I even went to my old job. I did so many tests. What's happening here? I did so many tests and everything. They couldn't see or find anything. Everything was fine. The pain was so bad. I would wake up most of the time. I couldn't even work. I couldn't even work, guys. That's how bad the pain was. The minute I moved here, nothing. It's just insane to me how like a place that is not meant for you can just make you sick. Like literally all the signs were there, but I just wasn't listening. I'm not sure I showed you guys. When I don't necessarily have anything in the house and I'm like too lazy to like do anything else, I'll just make some white rice. But because I had some lentils, which is for my salad really, because I haven't necessarily been eating a lot of protein, and lentils have so much protein. I need to make some pickles, which is some Haitian hot sauce. These are the times that I wish my mom was close. She could make me some pickles, even though I can make it myself. But I don't know, you know, certain things you just like when your mom makes it better. I'm making a mocktail. All right guys, I'm ready for my walk now. It's about 7:42. The sun is still hot. It's better now, so I'm about to head out and do about an hour. Anything, I'll probably watch the sunset from the park. Equally as nice from the park to the balcony, but I much prefer from the balcony because I don't know, it just makes me so happy to think that God would give me this apartment where I get to experience the most beautiful sunset every day, and I don't want to miss one. I know it sounds so cheesy, but that's exactly how I feel. It's just like, wow, I'm just like so blessed. Whoops, this is hot. I'm putting it back in the fridge because I can't leave it out. I'm gonna change my case. I want to be able to bring my lippy if I need to reapply, even though I never have to reapply honestly with the World Lip Peptide because they last all day long. Just amazing. And also this is very, very, like, you know, if my phone falls, which it has fallen, protecting screen is actually cracked. I need to get another one. I'm ready for my walk now. When I tell you, these sneakers from New Balance, the 574, are so good for walking. I've got no issue with them. They're so comfy, and I'm so glad I didn't really buy the other ones. Remember I was telling you guys from a previous vlog how I wanted, when I thought I was gonna pick up running, I wanted to buy like some running shoes so badly, and the Holy Spirit was like, nope, don't buy it. And I ended up buying some from Walmart for like 14 bucks, which I should not have bought because they ended up not working out. Like my feet were like swollen. It was so bad. I mean, I should have known $14 shoes, you know, wouldn't be more comfortable. Granted, they weren't too big for me, so that's probably what it could be, also probably part of the reason why they hurt my feet.
Then we're gonna do equal parts water, so 2 tablespoons of water.